Hello and welcome to another delicious review. It was a long time ago when I last time presented a new Polish ration. I believe it was these freeze-dried rations many months ago. So right now is something new. This is SR11, which is the single meal. Probably you know these packages, but this menu is new. So this is nothing unusual. I mean, in terms of freeze-dried or any other methods, but some of the components are probably different. It is really new, and the expiration date is, or best before is October 25, and now we have July 25. So pretty fresh. Should be good. Looks like normal. Produced by Apple, whatever. Let's open. Boom. So this is the content. As usual, we have something like main 300 grams meat with rice and vegetables. And to this we have a flameless ration heater. This has changed. This is no longer this long pack, but this is smaller. You can see. We'll see. This is most interesting part of this ration for me. Then here we have kind of dessert, which is freeze-dried fruits, famous pancer waffles, so biscuits, and we have lisiecka meat, luncheon meat, and this is also a bit different. So the packaging is the shape of the can is a bit different. Isotonic drink, which we already had in the rations. Cereal fruit bar, lime flavor. Spoon, napkin, straw, and the usual accessory pack with vitamin C, coffee, salt, pepper, xylitol gum, this wet nap, and some toilet paper and so on. So, as I mentioned, the most interesting part of this ration is the main and this flameless ration heater. What do we have here? Cooked pork ham. This is 41% of this, so pretty big amount. Water, rice. We have green pea, carrots, some spices, flavor enhancers, and so on. Whatever. 15 minutes. And here we have some tear strip, which doesn't work. So this also has changed. So it was in this cardboard sleeves, but now it looks like this. And let's have a look on this part. We have heating pad in foil. Then we have the bag, which is long and narrow comparing to the previous version, so we have to stick it this way. And what else? Yeah, nothing really interesting. How to use it? We just alright, so the rest is more or less standard. We have also fill line, which is here. It is very long. Alright, let's start this fun. Yeah, the good thing is that this heating pad is additionally protected from moisture. Yeah, let's try to shake it. a bit. Then I will fill the water. And next you have to fold it. Yeah, of course. Distribute the water and then put it into the sleeve. Fold it once more. Then put it on lay it flat for 12 minutes and it already starts to boil. You can see like a rocket. Oops, spills the water. Yeah, I will take it to my kitchen. Okay, let's clean this mess. Okay, let's make the drink, which is for 250 milliliters of the cold water. And yeah, here we have the filling line. So I will do this in this bag and then put in a glass. Now let's have a snack, which is the biscuits or panzer waffles. What's the best before date here? Interesting. There's no best before date because maybe they last forever. But I experienced that if you have fresh these biscuits, they are softer than usual. Nice smell. And now this konserwa lisiecka, which is pork meat, 84%. Then you have white pepper, sugar, garlic, some additives. Looks like poultry to me. Okay. I always eat this breaking apart and then eating. Well, standard. Well done. I like them. They are really hard with caraway, but I like it. We don't have any jam or honey here. Honey plus this biscuits is my favorite combination. And we have a new spoon. Look, it looks like a spoon from, I believe, Danish ration. It is much harder, have some string here, and it's way better than the previous flimsy versions. So you can cut the meat with the spoon. Yeah, it is. You can see part of the meat, so it is not really a mash. Pretty nice flavor. I'm used to this flavor, of course, but it is salty enough, but not over salted. It has this really special Polish canned meat flavor. So let's have a sip of this isotonic. Maybe I could add a bit of more water, because this is pretty strong in taste, but really citrusy, really pleasant. Let's have a look if something has changed. The freeze-dried food, this Polish space food for the space mission, was excellent, but the producer of this is different from this liar company. What's this so long? You cannot be wrong with the freeze-dried fruit. This is pineapple. Really tastes like pineapple. So these are apples. Yes. And this is strawberry. Of course. Really tasty. Fresh, tasty. Really great. Okay. And we have cherries somewhere in between. Of course, you can pour water here and have something like reconstituted fruits, fresh fruits with some also fruit drink. Yeah, so we are waiting for the main to be heated, and at the end we'll also try this bar. So the meal is ready. It is so piping hot that I really barely can hold it. So this flameless Russian heater is really efficient. And on this package was written that the gas which is produced during the heating is hydrogen. So you shouldn't deploy it when you are, for example, inside a car or anything which is really small and close, because it is flammable. Okay, let's open this. It should be really hot. Yeah. Look, big chunks of pork ham, peas, carrots, some. Yeah, and it is not. The rice is not as a brick, so it's has more water, which is a good idea in my opinion. All right. Yeah, it's steaming. All right. Let's first have a taste without any spices. It smells not very interesting. I am really surprised. I saw once the review of this ration, and it was really not received well. Let's say it this way. But this is not that bad. So it is not that bland. This liquid which is here is kind of broth, not a water. So you have some. It is salty enough. So you have some flavor in it. It's not just ingredients mixed together and put into the can. Let's have another spoon. Well, it's not the most fancy thing which I had from the rations, or you cannot taste the peas and carrots really, but it has a taste. It's not really a bland rice, which is common in rations. So I would give here 7 out of, maybe even 7 out of 10. Maybe a bit of pepper would help. I will take the pepper from the accessory bag. Yeah, we are equipped with spices. Salt is not needed. So, will it change the experience in the battlefield? Well, not dramatically, but it's a bit better. So, really warm dish. The Flemish Russian heater is really efficient. Not bland, kind of soupy a bit. The meat is lean and good quality. You can see really chunks of meat. Well, pleasant surprise, I would say. And let's check if this holds the quality. Do we have this? We have this in here in 3 languages. We have Polish, English, and French, and we have here. I don't know. You cannot see a frame. Special frame which was not present in the early version, which says important. The white wafer is to eat. It's edible. So Yeah, many people just try to peel it, which is not right. Down hatch. Oh yeah, it's good. I like these bars, and this lime is a bit fresher than, for example, fig, so a bit more pleasant for me. So pretty good. So this meaty dish plus all which is surrounding makes a really good and big meal. And I believe also the fact that it is really fresh is important here. Thank you for watching for this new Polish SR11 ration single meal, and hope to see you in my next reviews. Bye.